Pune IS trainee case and another transgression being reported by Puja Khedkar. Puja Khedkar, remember, was sent back to the academy by the Maharashtra government. But currently what we are given to understand is she was meant to rejoin the academy from yesterday, July 23rd. But apparently there was a no-show. So she has in a way flouted the Maharashtra government order which sent the trainee back to school, back to the academy. But at the moment, what we can report is that she did not join the academy on the given date. For more, let me go across to my colleague Radhika. Radhika, so this seems to be another transgression by Puja Khedkar.
That's right, another transgression by Puja Khedkar. Controversial. IAS probationary officer Puja Khedkar failing to report to Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration in Mussoorie. In fact, the academy on July 16 had put her training on hold, recalling her for further necessary action. However, she failed to report. She was supposed to report by July 23rd. She was given time to July 23rd to report to the academy in Mussoorie, but she failed to do so. And but she has cited personal reasons for inability to report to the academy. Academy, of course, will take a call on further action. Another inquiry, of course, is being carried out. We know for a fact that she was transferred from Pune to Washim again over her misuse of power and privileges. In fact, she had allegedly made unreasonable demands of privileges like separate office and high-handed behavior with staffers, use of red and blue beacon light with Maharashtra government on her private Audi car, and also for usurping the office of an additional collector. But besides that, more importantly, her non-creamy, OBC non-creamy layer and disability claims is under scrutiny. A multiple inquiry also going on as there are allegations that she had allegedly forged documents as far as, her disability claims are concerned and OBC non-creamy layer is concerned. So therefore, a one-member committee constituted to verify her candidature claims and several other details. So at this point, of course, the latest development, Puja Khedkar failing to report to the academy post state government's order, remains to be seen what action will be taken against her.
Radhika Ramaswamy there. Thank you so much for joining us with the latest on that story. Shifting focus now to the Parliament, and the opposition is planning to target the government on the union budget, specifically on the provisions which have been made for Bihar and Andhra Pradesh, claiming that other states have been ignored in the budget. Now, remember, there's been financial assistance extended by the centre in the budget for both Bihar and Andhra Pradesh. Of course, both these states being helmed by key allies or key NDA allies, JDU and the TDP. There's, of course, 15,000 crores which has been extended to TDP for its capital, Amravati, and also over 50,000 crores in financial assistance to Bihar. So the opposition parties have called this an allies appeasement budget. And today the India bloc is planning to protest inside as well as outside Parliament over this. For more on this and the latest, let me go across to my colleague Aishwarya. Aishwarya, what is the plan of action as far as the opposition is concerned in Parliament today?
Well, currently it is the Congress Parliamentary Party meeting which is underway inside the Parliament, to which Mallikarjun Kharge and Leader of Opposition Rahul Gandhi is chairing the meeting. After that, it would be the entire India bloc leaders who will be protesting outside the Makar Dwar inside the Parliament premises, and they will be protesting against the distribution of funds as far as the states are concerned in the union budget yesterday. As far as opposition parties are concerned, they are claiming that the Congress ruled states and the India bloc ruled states had been completely ignored by Finance Minister Devbhumi Sitaraman yesterday, as it was nothing for those states, and not even names had been mentioned specifically of these states which are non-BJP ruled, and it was just a focus on Bihar and Andhra Pradesh. Therefore, specific allocations had been made in the budget for Bihar and Andhra Pradesh regarding the Amravati capital, Rao, and also the Bihar infrastructure and the flood relief measures. Now, it was yesterday, remember, Nirmala Sitaraman in the press conference who stated very categorically that if the names had not been mentioned in their speeches, then it is not something that these states haven't got anything. The policies that the that the finance ministry and the budget had been allocated that will be circulated to each and every state of this country, and there is nothing as such that these non-BJP ruled states have been ignored. So yes, a rebuttal had been given, but on the other side, just the politics had erupted. Today we will see an India block protest outside the Makadwar inside the parliament premises at 10:30 a.m. To which they will raise the voice against the government.
Right, Aishwarya, we'll return to you for the latest coming in from Parliament. For the moment, thank you so much for joining us with that update. Meanwhile, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, of course, had presented her 7th consecutive budget yesterday, the first in the Modi 3.0 government regime. The biggest focus of the budget was employment for the country's youth across all sectors and including the opportunity for apprenticeship in private companies. The government also has decided to provide a month's salary of up to 15,000 to new recruits through the direct benefit transfer. The deal was sweetened for employees with subsidy on their share of Provident Fund payments. In some of the other measures that stood out were the changes which were made to the new tax regime, where more slabs were introduced and the standard deduction has been raised from 50 to 75,000, which means, according to the centre, this would lead the salaried class to save up to 17,500 rupees annually. The angel tax has also been abolished, which is seen as a boost to startups, and customs duties for mobile phones, gold, cancer and certain cancer medicines had also been slashed. But the big talking point today, of course, is, and what's likely to resonate in the parliament, is the kind of special packages which had been green lit by the centre, or as far as their key ally states are concerned, Bihar and Andhra Pradesh. For more on this, let me go across to my colleague Uma Sudhir. Uma, we've seen that the government has made a provision of 15,000 crores, which will be arranged for the development of Andhra Pradesh's capital, Amravati. But on the other hand, of course, we had seen TDP pushing for special package provision for their state. In a way, that has not been granted, but this also is seen as a sweet deal, which the opposition is now using to say that this is just ally appeasement budget, and all the other states in a way have been ignored. There's been strong protest registered by several states, including Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Stalin.
Yes, indeed. Rahul Gandhi has called it as Kursi Bachao budget, saying that it is only the allies who are supporting the NDA government at the centre that are in fact being rewarded, and that's the reason why it's also been dubbed as an AB budget, Andhra Bihar budget, because these two states got maximum mention and many other states in fact didn't even find a mention in the budget speech of Nirmala Sitharaman. Yes, Andhra Pradesh has got Polavaram 15,000 crore rupees. There was some doubt and some criticism from opposition parties, YSRCP leader Vijay Sai Reddy, saying that while Bihar got an allocation of 26,000 rupees, Nirmala Sitharaman hinted that this would be multilateral agency funding that would be facilitated by the centre. BJP MP from Andhra Pradesh, Mr. CM Ramesh, as well as Purandeshwari, who is the BJP chief in Andhra Pradesh, has clarified that this is in fact not a loan as is being made out by the YSRCP, and that it is actually a grant from the centre, and that the centre is the sovereign and standing guarantee, and therefore that 15,000 crore rupees is coming as a grant to the state. And yes, Andhra Pradesh also going to get more tranches of help for the building of the capital. 15,000 crore rupees is mentioned only for this year, this annual year of 2024-25, and more to come as well. And yes, the commitment for the completion of the Polavaram project, which Nirmala Sitharaman mentioned, would help the farmers of Andhra Pradesh and also help in keeping the food security of the country intact. That is also something that they have pointed out. And of course, the industrial corridors that we talk about, Koparti as a node and Oravakal as a node, Vizag, Chennai and Hyderabad, Bengaluru, that will be developed as well. But the politics office, like you mentioned, states like Tamil Nadu, MK Stalin, saying that this is discriminatory, and that's why he is going to be boycotting the Niti Aayog meeting that is to take place on the 27th. Back to you.
Uma Sudhir there giving us a comprehensive understanding of what the states have in fact been saying on this budget. Let's also listen into Prabhakar about the deal which had been given in a way to the Bihar government in the budget.
So it's a long list. It's a long list of projects which have been announced, especially for the Bihar. 26,000 crore just for the highways, and then you have 21,000 crore for the power project at Pirpati in Bhagalpur. You have 11,000 crore for the flood fighting. Then you have medical colleges and airports announced for Bihar, and also the development projects of the two tourist spots, the two main tourist spots, that is Bodh Gaya and Rajgir. Though some money has not been announced as to how much money would be spent there, but the upgradation and renovation of that entire region has been announced in the union budget. So Nitish Kumar is all happy, all smiling. Yesterday, even before the union budget started, even before the Nirmala Sitharaman's speech started, when the media persons asked him as to what he was expecting from the budget during the monsoon session of the State Assembly, which Nitish Kumar was attending, he said that you just wait and watch what comes along. So he was clearly in tune with what was going to be announced with the union budget, and he understands the equation very well, that JDU is an important ally as far as this new government, Modi government, is concerned. The third term of Modi is concerned, so their demands cannot actually be ignored. So Nitish Kumar, even after the budget was announced, Nitish Kumar was happy. He thanked not only the finance minister but also the prime minister, saying that this 70,000 crore to the tune of 70,000 crore would actually come a long way in the development of a state like Bihar, which is lagging behind from the national average. And yesterday only, when we were talking to the industrialists of Bihar post the budget announcement, they were also very optimistic about these projects which has been announced for the state of Bihar.
Staying with news from Bihar, and the state government there will present a new bill in the Bihar Assembly today. There will be a provision to give strict punishment to the culprits of paper leak under this bill. The Bihar Public Examination Prevention of Unfair Means Bill 2024 will be introduced in the Assembly today. On the other hand, the Bengal Legislative Assembly will debate and pass a resolution against the NEET exams. Right. So after the mess over NEET exams, we can see two governments there taking certain steps. One, the Bihar government trying to plug paper leak as a whole by bringing in this new law, the Bihar Public Examination Bill, which is going to be tabled in the Assembly today, most likely to be passed, which is going to bring in stringent measures to deal with paper leak, strong measures in order to curb paper leak. On the other hand, we can see that the Bengal government, in the lines of what Tamil Nadu has done earlier, is bringing a resolution against NEET. Right. Let me go across to my colleague Prabhakar, who will tell us more about this new bill.
ये आज बिहार सरकार जो है वो एंटी पेपर लीक बिल ला रही है बिहार विधानसभा में। मानसून सेशन जो है बिहार विधानसभा का चल रहा है और उसमें सरकार ये बिल ला रही है। इस बिल में वो वैसे व्यक्ति जो एग्जामिनेशन प्रोसेस के साथ छेड़छाड़ करते हैं उनके खिलाफ कड़ी कार्रवाई के लिए सरकार प्रतिबद्ध है और वो लगभग 10 साल की सज़ा की बात कर रही है इस बिल में सरकार, और 1 करोड़ रुपए के आसपास जो है वो जुर्माना होगा। तो कुल मिला के अभी तक जो लोग भी एग्जामिनेशन प्रोसेस में छेड़छाड़ करते हुए पकड़े जाते थे वो कोर्ट से छूट जाते थे। उनके खिलाफ जो चार्जेस लगते थे, जो उनको सज़ा का जिसमें प्रावधान था, वो प्रावधान जो है काफ़ी हल्के होते थे और इस कारण से सरकार जो है इस पर अमेंडमेंट कर रही है। अब जो आज जो बिल सरकार पेश करेगी बिहार विधानसभा में, उसमें इनके लिए कड़े सज़ा के प्रावधान किए गए हैं। 1 करोड़ रुपए का जुर्माना, आर्थिक दंड जो है वो दिया जाएगा और 10 साल तक के सज़ा का प्रावधान है। और उसमें जो बेल लेने की जो प्रक्रिया है वो भी काफ़ी जटिल बनाई गई है, उसे कड़े किए गए हैं ताकि जो लोग भी इस केस में अरेस्ट हो उन्हें जल्दी बेल न मिले। आपने देखा होगा कि जो नीट पेपर लीक घोटाले की बात हुई है, नीट पेपर लीक की बात हो रही है जिसकी सीबीआई जांच कर रही है, उसमें भी सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने जो आदेश दिया है उसमें सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने ये माना है कि हालांकि उन्होंने इस एग्जामिनेशन को स्क्रैप नहीं किया, इसे रद्द नहीं किया, लेकिन माना है कि बिहार और झारखंड जैसे स्टेटों में, इन दोनों प्रदेशों में लीक हुआ है और ये लोकलाइज लीक हुआ है। और जिस गिरोह की भी बात हो रही है जिसकी सीबीआई जांच कर रही है या बिहार की यूओ ने जिसकी जांच की थी, वो सारे गिरोह भी जो हैं वो बिहार से उसके तार जुड़े हुए हैं, बिहार के नालंदा से उसके तार जुड़े हुए हैं, जिसमें से कुछ लोग अभी भी फरार हैं और कुछ लोग जो हैं वो सीबीआई के हिरासत में है। तो कुल मिला के देखा गया है कि देश में बहुत जगहों पर जहाँ पेपर लीक होते हैं उसमें बिहार के गिरोह जो हैं वो एक्टिव होते हैं, वो यही काम करते हैं, यही उनका धंधा है और इसके कारण से बिहार सरकार जो है ये बिल ला रही है। इस बिल में कड़े प्रावधान किया गया है ताकि उन्हें कड़ी से कड़ी सजा दिलाई जा सके।
Shifting focus now to news coming in from Jammu and Kashmir, where there have been 2 encounters reported within a duration of 24 hours. One soldier has been killed in Krishna Ghati sector in a counter-infiltration operation. There's also a fresh encounter being reported in J&K's Kupwara. One terrorist has been killed in that operation as well, besides one army man. And what we're given to understand is that the operation is currently still underway. Let me go across to my colleague Nazir for the latest. Nazir, what's the status, what's the situation right now as far as the counter-infiltration operation is concerned?
Well, as far as there are two, we were talking about 2 incidents which happened over the last 24 hours in Jammu and Kashmir. Right now, one operation is underway according to army in Kupwara, where 1 militant has been killed, 1 army soldier has been injured, 1 non-commissioned officer has been injured in this operation, which was launched yesterday. Based on what army said and information about presence of militants, a joint operation was launched by the army and police. And today morning, army said that 1 militant has been killed, but 1 soldier has also been injured in this encounter, and operation is underway. This happened within 24 hours after during a counter-infiltration operation. 1 army soldier was killed. He was initially injured. Later, he died due to injuries. The fallen soldier has been identified as Lance Naik Subhash Chandra. So he has laid down his life in fight against militancy counter-infiltration operation that happened in the Krishna Ghati sector of Poonch district in Jammu region. So Jammu region clearly remains, high on terror radar. There have been series of attacks, and it is now almost 13th militancy-related incident since June this year after Modi 3.0 took over. So there is a challenge. There has been security forces are on high alert. That's why you see this operation in Kupwara. There are reports of infiltration from the line of control in the Kashmir region also. And operations against militancy have been intensified, and there have been 2 incidents since last 24 hours.
Right. Nazir, thank you so much for joining us with that update. We'll, of course, keep coming back to you for more as developments take place. Shifting focus now to the national capital, and there's waterlogging woes which have returned to the waterlogging nightmare which has returned for Delhi residents as most Delhiites woke up to heavy rains lashing parts of the national capital as well as the national capital region. In fact, there has been waterlogging reported in certain areas which has led to a bit of a traffic situation. The traffic police has also put out information that there have been diversions put in place in certain areas. Let me go across to my colleague Shreya for more on this. Shreya, where you are reporting from, do you see any sort of traffic situation? What's the latest in the morning?
Right. Tanya, so as the moderate to light rainfall continues quite intermittently, it is pouring on Delhi and NCR regions. Now I'm in ITO, but the rain has resumed, and we can see the waterlogged area which was seen early in the morning has sort of subsided right now, and the traffic diversions have been has been effective since morning. So now we can see smooth travelers commuting smoothly right now. We do not see any traffic jam, major traffic jam right now. Although we have seen Delhi police issuing several advisories, traffic advisories. There has been areas which have witnessed severe traffic jams, be it the Najafgarh Road, the MB Road, and also the capital's one of the biggest crematorial grounds, the Nigam Bodh Ghat. There we have seen severe waterlogging. But right now here in ITO, we do not see any waterlogging or traffic issues for now. But it is expected to see further rainfall, and it will continue to rain for the upcoming 2 days. But for now, the situation is quite clear here in ITO.
Right,
over to you.
Thank you so much. Doing a spot report on the Delhi rains there. On that note, we will slip into a short break. More news and updates on the other side. Stay tuned.